The Century National Bank High School Basketball Game of the Week on WHIZ-TV, presented by Century National Bank. Whatever's on your project list, let's talk loans. Brought to you in part by Kokonis Furniture and Mattress First in South Zanesville. Zanesville and Route 79 just south of Heath, always making it easier for you to furnish your home. By Fink's Quality Cars and RVs, Fink's Harley-Davidson, Fink's Southside Collision, and Fink's Easy Leasing and Rental. By Mideast Career and Technology Centers, imagine an education as unique as you. By Norvell's Hearing Centers in Zanesville and Cambridge, always here for you. By Denny's Classic Diner. And by Foxfire Schools, free public alternative education serving students grades K through 12. Scoreboards are provided by the Finks family of motor vehicles and services with instant replay coverage, courtesy the Ohio Educational Credit Union. 24/7 banking, convenience wherever and whenever you need it. In today's game, Morgan travels to the jungle to fight the Panthers of New Lexington. This is the Century National Bank Game of the Week on WHIZ-TV.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Century National Bank High School Basketball Game of the Week. Kevin Rouch, along with the coach, Doug Clifford. We're glad you've joined us tonight here at New Lexington High School at the Morgan Raiders coming to town, Coach. And we're early in the season, our first game. Both these teams, just a couple of games that they've got under their belt. So we'll find out tonight. It's that part of the season, what they've got going down the rest of the run.
Well, that's right. League play starts in their second game here for the Morgan Raiders. That's really quick.
Usually and they won their first game, their non-conference game.
That's right. So they're undefeated, and I think they beat West Muskingum. So this is their second league game coming up. So, yeah, it should be an interesting matchup. New Lex here at home. Looks like they have some nice height on their team. It should be a good game.
I think it'd be a great game. Already a great atmosphere. We've kind of switched over from football, but this is when it gets a little loud for us, and it's a lot of fun when it is that loud.
Well, I've always envied basketball coaches because they never had to worry about the rain and the snow and putting stripes on the field. I love basketball season. I grew up in a town where basketball was king, so I'm looking forward to this season.
Well, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Again, it's Morgan here at New Lexington in our premier broadcast of this 2019-2020 season. We'll be back with first quarter action right after this. Welcome back as we get ready for the tip-off here at the Jungle. Or is it in the Jungle? You pick your preposition.
It's the
tonight,
Jungle.
Coach.
It is.
Kevin Rouch, the coach, Doug Clifford with you. Our first basketball game of this 2019-2020 season. There you see midcourt. We'll get the players introduced as we get going along. Jumping it up for Morgan is Carver Myers, a 6'4" junior, and Agristi gets the jump ball. Braden Agristi, 6'7" junior. So New Lex will start with, there's Agristi out top. He'll be the tallest player on the floor tonight. Loses the handle to go out of bounds. He was waiting for Logan Ratliff to come around the screen and just didn't quite keep it in his hands long enough to make the pass.
Nice defense by Carver Myers that time. Young man plays defense as well as offense.
And we will see a lot of offense out of him. He's the go-to guy. There he is with it in the corner. In the lane he comes. They're going to say he traveled. He thinks he put both feet down at the same time. Referee did not agree. So both teams with a turnover to start this one. They're just a little nervous being on TV, Coach.
Well, it might be. I love this courtside table we have, though.
Yeah, I know. Dylan Irwin on the drive. No good. Myers the rebound. He'll get rid of it quickly to Josh Wells.
He's going to take the shot.
And we're going to see a lot of that tonight.
Man, there's a three ball. Nice shot.
Myers just a junior. He was the leading scorer last year as a sophomore.
I believe he's been a starter since his freshman year.
Both teams have just one senior on the floor. It's Will Stenson for New Lexington, number 10. As we mentioned, Josh Wells for Morgan.
Well, I think the Morgan coach is lobbying for the old double dribble call there. Didn't get it.
tough screen at the top as Agristi set it. Ball gets away, stolen away. That's Wells. All the way down, puts it up and in. Tried to draw the foul as well, but Dylan Irwin able to stay away from committing the foul. And just like that, 5-0. Morgan on top here at New Lex.
Panthers are having a hard time penetrating this defense.
Yeah, it's a man-to-man, but they are sucked back in and really good help. They do find the open shot in the corner. And that's the senior we were just talking about, Will Stenson.
Nice shot, Will, three-pointer.
Cuts the lead for the Raiders to 2. Quick 3 on the way, no good. He lets the rebound come down, trying to tie it. Rolls around, and Morgan will run back the other way.
Ratliff got the rebound, brought all the way up, took the shot. Everything worked except the shot.
Another 3, no good. Both teams trying to hit it from the outside here in the early going. 5-3. New Lexington can tie it up or take the lead in this possession. Irwin. That's Kellogg, swings it around. Stenson, he has the 3 points for New Lex so far. Good tight defense, though, by Morgan so far. Agristi comes out to get it. He'll set the screen. And again, the 3 on the way. This time, no good from the left corner.
Stenson rebound Myers.
Couldn't get it to go. And here's Miles will run the floor. Everybody sucks into him, so he's able to find possible shots. And there's good look on the 3, in and out. Gabe Altier couldn't get it to go. Open look on the 3, again in and out. Agristi there to grab it. And pass. And well, I'll tell you, if you want to watch a player on both ends of the floor, Carver Myers. He knocks that one out of bounds.
You bet. You know, it looks to me like the Morgan Raiders don't practice the layups much. I mean, they are launching that ball from three-point land and just can't get one to fall.
And they are not taking a lot of time off the clock to get it. Driving in again. The kick, another 3 on the way. Just a little too strong. That was Logan Ratliff on the shot. Pass underneath, it'll be knocked out of bounds, stay in Morgan's end of the floor.
I think Agristi knocked that thing out of bounds, kept it from being an easy layup shot there, that's for sure.
Carter Mayo was the intended receiver of that pass.
Lucas Ratliff in the game for New Lexington.
Turnaround one-hander. Myers makes it 7-3. He's got 5 of those 7. Stenson looking for help. Again, looking for a lot of outside shots. Morgan able to, they're just so good on the help. Kellogg with it. Looking for a screen, can't get it, so he'll pass it one side to the other. There's a long shot. That's Ratliff. Just came into the ball game.
Just in time.
On the other end, we're getting no good on the shot from Wells, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line. So we've had, so far in this game, Coach, 5 shots made, 3 of them threes. Well, apparently foul was on the floor because we will not have shots. That was close.
Yeah, it must have been after the shot was taken.
Thought we might have seen him at the line to shoot 3. Instead, Morgan will throw it in. That's our first foul of the ball game. Carver Myers sets it up. Now they'll run it around to Altier. Myers in the corner. Gets some help on the screen. Then his pass stolen away. Here comes Stenson. Tries to hook a pass for Kellogg, and Kellogg will go out to get it. Logan Ratliff back in there. He's got the ball now as he calls the offense.
First chance. The Panthers have had to take a lead here, down by 1 point.
Again, Altier, tough defense on Stenson. All the way underneath. Kellogg gets the rebound himself. Quick pass to Agresti. He's double teamed down there. Logan Ratliff will drive the lane up with the left hand. Good, nice soft touch.
8-7, New Lex.
And New Lex on top. Myers kicks on the baseline drive, but blocked. Ratliff got a hand on it.
Yes, he did.
Logan Ratliff runs it up. The junior, used to seeing him behind center for the football team. Again, the running one-hander, this time no good. Myers collects it. And he'll walk it up. Been fast and furious to get to the arc. Basically everybody running up and down and then launching the three. Clear out that side. Myers instead will come back out top. Altier, the long one, no good. And New Lex will take their time with just over 1:20 to play in this first quarter. Logan Ratliff with it. Kellogg as they run that Princeton double high post. Agresti, nope, that's Kellogg on the block. And I think we're going to get a little bit of a push from behind there. That's going to go against Carter Mayle, I believe.
Yep.
His first, their team's first. Back into the lineup, Dylan Irwin, and he'll replace Kellogg. They'll go 4 across the baseline.
Oh.
Nobody went out after it, but that's Josh Wells. He'll just run down and lay it in.
That was too easy.
He's got 4.
That was a gift.
Yeah, somebody was supposed to break out high off the baseline, and it was Wells with the basketball. New Lex, they want to get it to Agresti, but they're...
I think he's gotten the ball one time inside here in the first quarter, and that's it.
You know, they're fronting him and actually double teaming him when they can, but trying to keep it from getting the entry pass to him. There you see he gets it, but an immediate double team, and I think he was on the line. He was. It'll go to Morgan.
Well, if the offensive strategy for the Raiders is to pop those threes, the defensive strategy is not to let Agresti hurt him on the inside, because they are definitely keeping him from getting the basketball inside.
So Morgan will bring it the length of the floor, up by 1. 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Mayle will run the point. That's Colin James who's in there now. Gets to Altier. May have taken that European step, but in New Lex that means traveling. And it is.
Yep.
It's a good
no
call.
doubt about that.
It's European step when they don't call it.
14 seconds. New Lex is going to let that ball bounce as far as they can before they pick it up.
Lucas Ratliff with the basketball. Just a freshman. High post, kicking it Logan Ratliff. Works the baseline, little fall away, and battle underneath, and we're going to get a held ball as time expires. Now, it'll be interesting. Are they going to switch the arrow for that and then switch it back again for the quarter? Let's see. But it was a held ball at the end of it. Well, that's going to end the first quarter. Boy, we got a good one going on, 9-8. Morgan leads it here on the road in New Lex. Close basketball game here at New Lexington. Morgan leads the Panthers by 1, 9-8. Kevin Rouch and the coach, Doug Clifford, with you on the Century National Bank High School Game of the Week. Morgan will have it on the arrow starting this second quarter. Myers and Wells, the 2 scorers in the first quarter for the Raiders. There's Myers with it, guarded by Ratliff. 2 of the more athletic guys you're going to see in the NBL right there.
Oh, my. You better believe it.
Trying to double team out here. Good dribble out of it. A lot of screens, Morgan. Boy, they set them hard, too, in the wings. Out here down the baseline.
Oh, nice move there.
And can't get the layup to go. Beautiful pass. But couldn't quite get it to go.
Colin James had a great opportunity to make one there and just missed the layup.
Missed shot on the other end. Morgan will get it back. James at 6'4". Looks to play pretty physically as well as he goes to the high post now. They'll run that 2 high post. And that's the old Princeton offense where they then work off that 4 across the free throw line. Extended, trying to get a little backdoor shot if they can get it out of that. Ball stolen away. Good defense by Dylan Irwin. Hands behind to Stenson, gets it back. Stenson to Irwin, thought about that 3. Ratliff working. Now the double team, good stop as he tried to get down the lane. Open 3. And ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, belong to Morgan.
2 evenly matched teams, Kevin, I'll tell you that.
Trey Kennedy knocked it out of there, knocked it out of the hands of Carver Myers. It'll be Myers to bring it up. I think everybody's just trying to catch their breath a little bit, including us. Mayo with it. Again, good screen away from the ball set by Morgan. You watch them. They do it on every possession, almost every pass. And the 3.
Is that Mayo?
That is. No.
Nice. No, it's Gabe Edwards.
Gabe Edwards who's
nice
in there.
shot.
His first points of the ball game. Out of bounds, and it's going to be knocked off of Kennedy. So again, just good, quick hands. A couple of people into the game for Morgan. Josh Wells back in there.
Raiders kind of got away with a little shove underneath that time.
Yeah, they did. Sheridan Gillespie, his first time in there, 6'4" senior. So Morgan goes pretty deep on their bench. That'll help him through the long MVL season. Myers out there waiting for the screen down in the lane. Wells pops out and nails a 3. His first of the game, but he's got 7 to lead his squad.
Biggest lead of the night.
Stenson all the way out. Lucas Ratliff. Kellogg, nice spin move. Up with the left hand, just can't get it to go. The tap out. Lucas Ratliff had it for the moment, but it'll be Josh Wells to grab it. Quickly ahead. Altier really wanted to take that. Had his feet set and ready to go.
Yeah, he was within 2 city blocks, so he was open.
Nice shot. And the bucket for Wells. He's got 9.
Raiders have gotten hot all of a sudden here.
Kellogg loops it into Ratliff. He goes in against the double team. Some contact, no call, and gets it to go.
Good strong shot that time. He was getting pounded in underneath on that thing and still made it up.
Logan Ratliff with 4 to lead his squad. Cuts the lead to 7. Altier finds himself open, 17 feet. There's Logan Ratliff high to get it. We say Logan Ratliff because Lucas is in there as well. His brother. And we're going to get a foul away from the ball. And again, we haven't had a lot of foul calls. That's only the second against Morgan. Agristi back into the lineup.
We call that on Altier.
And he'll settle down on the block. They just have not been able to get it down to him. Morgan knows where he is, which side of the lane he's standing on, and they are fronting him when they can and double teaming him from behind. Agristi has to go out to get it. He'll set the screen out there for Ratliff. Stop, 16-footer, no good, doesn't get the roll that time. Mayo the rebound, but then almost stolen away. Wells able to grab it.
When Stinson saw that thing all the way, just didn't come away with it.
That ball had a couple of chances to go through. That was Jason Wells on the shot. Ratliff slows it down for the moment. Coming off the screen, Lucas Ratliff. And we're going to get a foul call. Christie had the rebound. Not going to be on him, however. And
Gillespie.
Yep. Sheridan Gillespie, his first. Team's third. New Lex with only one foul so far in this half. And Christie has it knocked away from him. Okay, this has been a physical game, and Morgan winning those battles right at the moment. 3 on the way, and good rebound pulled down by Kellogg. Took up some space to go get that one. I'll tell you, New Lex has had a lot of them that have circled, gone halfway down and come out in this first half. And again, they'll run 4 across. And we're going to get a foul. It's going to go against Christie. He's getting a little frustrated down there.
Yes, he is. He did the little backhand sling to the ground on Sheridan Gillespie. It felt like the foul should have been called on Gillespie, but it didn't go that way.
Second foul against Christie, so he'll sit down, and we'll get Trey Kennedy back in there.
Great defense on him. The Raiders have done a great job.
Yeah, you can tell that's
taking him out of the game.
Yeah, that's been their emphasis for sure. Myers can't get the 3, but a rebound by Mayo. And Myers will reset the offense with just over 2.5 minutes to play in this first half. And they'll isolate him, see what he can do. And a little one-hander on the turnaround.
Oh, what a touch.
Very soft touch there.
What a nice touch, man.
He's got 7. Let's see if New Lex can answer. Ratliff kicks it out off the drive. Kellogg, no good, but a rebound underneath. Good.
Nice job.
And that's Trey Kennedy, his first points of the ball game.
Good rebound, put it right back up.
2-minute mark of this first half. Myers left-handed pass out top. Down the lane, nice jumper there. That's Jason Wells, his first 2. And we're gonna get a timeout called. And we will take it, 1:43 to go in the first half. And Morgan out to a 9-point lead here at New Lex.
12.
Morgan with the 9-point lead, 1:43 to go in the second quarter. New Lex the basketball. Ratliff comes cross court to Dylan Irwin. Now we're seeing a little 1-3-1 zone from Morgan. Had to leave the open jumper, but no good from the left point for Irwin. Kennedy, though, good rebound, came all the way out to grab. They'll reset the offense, and again, when the defense has an odd number high, you go to an even number, and that's exactly what New Lex has done here with 2 guys out top. Irwin has the shot if he wants it. He took it last time. Let's see if he'll look at it again. Well, as he stepped up, the defense came and got him that time.
And Stinson looks like a shot from the corner.
A little too far, and there's Myers with the rebound. Inside a minute this second quarter.
Wow.
Boy, that's his spot right there, Jason Wells.
I mean, that was quick.
He's had a couple of jumper, and when we talk about a jump shot, that's a jump shot. He is up in the air.
He pulls up and he's in the air and the ball is gone.
And just like that, Morgan goes back to the man-to-man. Nice move, but can't get the shot away. Ratliff with 22 seconds. Heads to the lane, puts a little shoulder down, and it'll be called for the charge.
Yeah. The Raiders are fired up. Boy, they are really excited. Playing great defense, drew that foul. Now they have a chance for the last shot of the half.
We're going to get Altier back in there with 19.5 seconds. And he will replace Sheridan Gillespie. Some good defensive minutes there for the Raiders.
Nice job by Gillespie. So Morgan, see what they can do here with now
10 seconds on the clock. That's a guy you want to have it in his hands for sure. Myers, they'll set the screen for him. He has the left side, dishes back. They'll find the open man. That's Altier. The corner up, no good, and Ratliff will pull down the rebound as time expires. That will do it for us in this first half. Not a lot of scoring. I got to tell you, some physical defense by both of these squads, Coach.
Oh, you bet it is. You bet it is.
23-12. Morgan leads it here at New Lexington. We'll be back with highlights from the first half and more after we take this timeout. It was a fast and furious half, Coach, but not a lot of scoring because the defense was so physical in this one.
Well, it was. And I was really impressed with the Raiders' defense on Agresti. They didn't let the ball inside at all whatsoever. Every shot New Lexington had attempted has been, on the perimeter just about.
Well, there you see, looking at we knew Carver Myers. There you saw him with the three. This was a big steal early on by Wells. That's Josh Wells. He takes it, and he's got the most points for either team in the first half with 9. Big three from the corner for Stenson. But again, Myers, he just got such a soft touch with that one-hander.
Well, he's been really effective on the inside, much more so than on his three-point shooting.
That was the Ratliff brothers. First Lucas, then Logan. There's Mayo with the three. And another three from Wells. You see, again, we'll be able to show you most of the offense here.
That's right.
There's Logan Ratliff able to beat the double team. And again, he comes down and gets the one-hander to go. Morgan kind of rounds out another one-hander.
Yeah, that was my favorite shot of the entire half. That was a nice touch.
There's Kennedy, the good putback off the bench. And then Josh Wells had a couple of those jumpers. We're going to see another one right here. Just well done. And that's where we are, 23-12. Morgan with the lead here at New Lexington. We'll be back with, well, there we are. Hey, we'll be back with second half action right after this. There you see the Morgan huddle as they get ready to go. Rob Justice, the head coach there. And New Lex, of course, coached by Jeremy Dewar. And it will be New Lex's ball to start. They'll be going left to right in front of us. Kellogg to throw it in. It'll be Logan Ratliff to run the point as we get things started. 11-point lead for Morgan. Good three right out of the chute for Dylan Irwin, his first points of this ball game. That's why you draw it up at halftime, Coach.
Well, I tell you what, New Lex needed something like that to get them started here in the second half. They put up 12 points in the entire first half.
Man-to-man defense by New Lex. Mayo looking for help. He'll come back this way to Altier. There's Myers working against Ratliff. They're ready to double team him if he got any further.
Oh, nice move there.
And tell you, he sets his feet. He's tough.
If he gets hot, it's going to be real tough for the Panthers.
First player in double figures tonight. He's got 10. New Lex came out with the three, but Morgan responds right away to start this third quarter. Stenson, get the screen up. They'll get it to Agresti. I thought he was going to set the screen for him, then get it back. And Kellogg throws it away in the backcourt.
Myers is going to run that down.
He will. Ratliff runs him down, and he'll get the bucket anyway. And that's a great matchup tonight with Myers and Ratliff, although guarding Ratliff on this trip down is Jason Wells. Altier very close to getting a foul. That's as far as you can go, Coach.
I think it's as close as you can be without being in the guy's shirt with him.
Knocked away, but there's Stenson gathered. He'll fake, go up, get it, he'll go to the line.
Oh, they're going to call that on Carver that time. He got a little piece of his hand.
Tell you, that's really good presence there by Stenson, because he was gathering up a loose ball, and then to have to have the decision-making power to make the fake and then go after all that. Pretty heady stuff, and he'll be rewarded with the possible and one here. Doesn't get it to go, and Myers high to grab it.
Yeah, we're going to get a put.
Yeah, they're going to call travel. He might have got a little push, but
he got pushed.
That is not the call, however.
I'll be darned. So in this sport, you're allowed to push people and make them travel. I like it. I'm all for that.
Well, that's pretty consistent with the way they have let him go in this one. I don't think that's stretching it to say that. Pass, Ratliff in the block, and we're going to get a foul.
I think you're going to call that on Myers again.
Yeah, that's going to go. No, let's see. No, it's gonna go against Jason Wells.
Okay.
And going to the line to shoot a couple will be Logan Ratliff. He's got 4. And nice touch, but it's in and out. So New Lex misses their first 2 free throws tonight. Morgan yet to take a free throw. That's how physical that has been. And they have let him go. There, we finally got one. Altier quickly up with the basketball. And the pass underneath Mayo to the corner. Myers will take the 3 from there, and nothing but net.
Yep. He's just one of those kids. If he starts putting them in, he just thinks he's going to make every shot, and he just about does.
He's got 8 already in this third quarter, 15 overall to lead all scorers. Kellogg getting that screen from Mckenzie. Ratliff, 16-footer, good. He's got 7. You see Morgan does not wait around. I'd like to see their conditioning program.
Oh, man.
They just run up and down the entire game. Myers, a little too hard off the glass. I think he anticipated some contact that did not arrive. Logan Ratliff ahead. Kellogg gets out of that double team with the pass. Out to Irwin. Stenson again. Altier not afraid. Gristi might have been his first shot of the night right there. A little short.
It was.
It's Josh Wells. He'll dish. Altier and Gristi there to gather it up. Logan Ratliff will get a breath.
Catch his breath.
And we'll get a timeout called. We will take that timeout almost halfway through this third quarter. Just like at halftime, an 11-point lead for Morgan here at New Lex. Well, we're glad to be in basketball season, but there's still a little bit of football to play. Tomorrow, the Licking Valley squad will take on Clyde Green Springs. We saw Licking Valley a couple times this year, Coach, and they did not disappoint.
Oh, they're a well-coached team, very disciplined team. Best of luck to the Panthers tomorrow night. Get one for Coach Boffman.
Exactly. Well, tell you what, we saw it in that first game, didn't we, how good they were going to be. You could just sense. We know the defense is always going to be good.
Right.
But the way they were running the offense and getting it into play in the passing game and a strong running game, you just knew they were going to do well. So, again, good luck to them tomorrow night. We're going to get a foul call against New Lex here. It's going to go against Kellogg. So, again, good luck to Licking Valley as they take on Clyde Green Springs. We used to know them as Clyde. I think they added the Green Springs.
Yeah, I've never been there, but I hope Licking Valley Panthers just beat them to pieces.
And you know what? There is that potential for sure. Morgan with the ball in the lead. That was Jason Wells. He could not get it to go. Nice fake move down the lane. And Stenson, he's got 7.
Did a nice job. The only starting senior on the squad.
Down the lane again.
Wow.
A lot of contact, but Josh Wells gets that one to go. He gets to double figures now with 11, and the lead is 11. Again, it has just amazing, as physical as this defense can. We've got 3 team fouls in this quarter. That's it. And Morgan has not taken a free throw yet.
That's hard to believe.
Irwin finally decides to take it. They let him take it from about 17. Morgan up with it quickly. I'm going to quit saying quickly because that's just the way they do everything. It's getting to be redundant. Altier doesn't get that one to drop.
Altier has yet to find his range tonight.
Yeah, he has not scored yet in this one.
I know we have a couple of subs getting ready to go in the game for Morgan, first chance.
Ball poked away. Josh Wells all the way down. Draws contact, no call. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to belong to New Lex. And Morgan get a couple of guys back in there. Colin James.
With all the contact on that play under the Morgan basket, I thought we were going to see anything except a direction of which way the ball is going. I thought for sure there'd be a foul or traveling or something.
Yeah, just take foul out of consideration because that's just not going to be called. Also, Gabe Edwards back in there. And here's that 1-3-1 zone that we saw a little bit earlier. That usually does leave the corner open, but Lucas Ratliff could not get it to go. So Morgan the rebound inside 2 minutes to go, third quarter. In the lane, Myers, good double team on him. He'll get it back, fakes, down the baseline he comes. Boy, he doesn't usually miss those.
Blocked by Agristi.
And boy, just.
Wow.
We're going to get a held ball.
Carver was a man on a mission that time, and I think he had 3 shots at the basket and didn't make any, maybe 4.
I'd like to have the concession selling these guys ice after this game. It has been rough. There's Myers again, he can't get it. And Ratliff gets it poked away from him. Turning around, seeing it is Stenson. He'll just bring it up himself. Stenson in the lane. Again, he was trying to draw some contact, didn't get it. It's going to go out of bounds.
I think New Lex is going to get this ball.
Let's see, they're going to put their heads together, and it is New Lex. Again, 11 points, our difference at halftime, and that's what it is right now. I think Kellogg thought about coming in. They changed their mind, and instead we'll get C.J. Ratliff, the third of the Ratliffs in there. C.J. is the cousin of Logan and Lucas, who are brothers. So 3 Ratliffs on the floor, 60% of the team. Inbound, they find one of the non-Ratliffs, and he's going to draw a foul. That's Dylan Irwin, the junior. But only the third team foul in this half against Morgan. So it'll be Logan Ratliff to trigger it underneath his basket. Set some screens, and he'll find Lucas Ratliff. Now Logan Ratliff. Crossover, nice move all the way, and we're going to get a blocking foul. Trying to set up to take it was Colin James, just a sophomore, but apparently did not get there in time. A couple of free throws coming up. Logan Ratliff tonight so far 1 of 2 from the line. And he gets that one. He's got 8, leads his team. Will Stenson has 7. And can't get that. But again, just halfway down, comes out. Jason Wells with it. Battling that man-to-man defense. Carver Myers working against Logan Ratliff.
You know, we've seen several players from Morgan go in the game. I don't think we've seen Carver Myers come out.
I have not seen him on the bench. Now we're going to get a foul. Let's see who they're going to call it against. As it will go against Agristi. That'll be his 3rd. And he'll come out of there with 3 with 49.4 seconds to go.
Has he scored tonight?
He has not. Off the screen, Josh Wells again in and out, and we're going to get
yeah.
I mean, that they have not been calling that, but it goes against him now. And that will go against Carter Mayo.
Well, he you can't say he was on his back, but you can say he was on the back of his head.
He was that high. He was indeed. So New Lex with the basketball, try to make it single digits in terms of the Morgan lead. We get to 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Irwin, and we're going to get a foul away from the ball on Altier, I'll bet.
I believe we are.
Since he was the one saying, no, I didn't do it.
Yeah. Guilty.
And that'll get Sheridan Gillespie back into the game. Actually, he'll replace Josh Wells. Gillespie, a whale of a job on the defensive side in the first half. Turn
nice
around.
Pass.
Lucas Ratliff from C.J. Ratliff. "14 seconds. Morgan looking for the last shot, leading by 8. A little pick and roll there. Altier heads to the lane, pushes a little bit, got pushed back. And I think he's going to go to the line to shoot a couple.
I think they're going to call charging.
No, charging. That'll be his third. Well, that was a little weird because it wasn't a flush hit, getting somebody in the middle of their chest. It was kind of leaning. You don't usually see it called that way for that, though. Although he had put his shoulder down.
Yes, he did.
So
he went through there pretty hard and fired that ball against that backboard and fouled the other guy.
He did indeed, and that will end the third quarter. The lead was 11 for New Lexington at halftime, for Morgan at halftime, but New Lex cuts into that. 8-point lead for the Raiders here at New Lex as we head to the fourth quarter. More right after this. We get ready to start the fourth quarter here on the Century National Bank High School Game of the Week. Next week on the Century National Bank High School Game of the Week, it will be 5. We'll just go with the Morgan Raiders. Just follow the bus.
Just follow the jelly.
Coach, we're going to tell the story here in a minute, but it'll be Philo, the Electrics, heading to McConnellsville to take on Morgan. Coach mentioned a little pepper jelly. Whenever he goes, that's whenever Coach is in Morgan County, he has a little patron that brings him a jar of pepper jelly, which he does not share with any of us, although we're working on it.
That is correct.
We're going to get a foul, and we're going to get a foul called on C.J. Ratliff away from the basketball. So it will be a turnover to start this fourth quarter. Now we're going to see some full court pressure for the first time. A little man-to-man, then they'll back off. Jason Wells gets it to Josh Wells, now to Myers. Some good back screens away from the basketball. There's Myers on the 3, in and out. Well, he hasn't bought one the last few trips down the floor, although he leads everybody with.
I think he's missed his last 6 shots.
Yeah, he has 15 to lead everybody, but has not had success in the last few minutes of the last quarter and to start the fourth quarter. Lead is 8. New Lex can cut into it. Logan Ratliff on the 3. Can't get it to go, and Gillespie there to get the rebound. Carver Myers with the bat. You just almost have to say his first name, too. Just a good basketball name.
When Wells caught that pass from him, I thought when he hit the floor, he was going to go right back up and take a shot. I guess he's a little too far out. It doesn't take him long to make his mind up.
Yeah. He'll get the screen from Gillespie. It'll be Mayo with the 3. Off the board, no good. But good hustle rebound for Wells. And Morgan will reset with 6.5 to go.
Well, New Lex can't afford to give away those offensive rebounds for the Raiders.
And out of the hands.
Whoa, good
Wells.
save.
That's Josh Wells able to save it. And we're going to get a timeout. Called by Morgan, will take it. 33-25. Nobody is dead at the board here in the fourth quarter yet. 6:18 to play. We'll be back with more after this timeout. Welcome back to the Century National Bank High School Game of the Week. Kevin Rouch and the coach, Doug Clifford. We have transitioned from football to our first game of the basketball season. And we got a good one.
Yes, we do. You know, that cold second quarter, that's when Morgan stretched out the lead, and New Lexington never been really able to cut into it.
They got it from 11-8, and then we've been stalled on this 33-25 number for the first couple of minutes of this fourth quarter. It's funny, Morgan a little more deliberate right now. The first three quarters, they were up and down the floor. Of course, coming out of a timeout, you expect to be a little bit more of a half-court set. Mail. Jason Wells looking for the screen, gets it from Gillespie. He rolls, but didn't look for him. He might have had a shot to go get down the lane. Altier about to check back in for Morgan.
Well, they're not putting any points in the basket, but I'll tell you what, they're burning that clock down.
Yes, they are. This possession, almost a minute.
I don't think we've seen him possess the ball this long at any point in this game.
Almost tipped away by Stenson and almost thrown away, but Wells, good hands to grab it. He'll head down the lane, up with the left hand. Good.
Nice shot. Nice
You could just see he saw that seam.
Yep.
He's got 13. Really nice play there from the senior. Double high post. C.J. Ratliff bounces out to the top. Logan Ratliff off the screen right away with the three. Good. He knew what he wanted to do as he came around that screen. He's got 12. Cuts the lead to 7.
A little bit of pressure here by the New Lex defense.
Josh Wells. He'll have to go back outside. Wanted to drive it, but good defense cut him off. Here's Jason Wells. Myers around the screen. Did he walk? He did. He drugged the back foot. He wanted to stop and make a real quick pass, and he just could not stop from dragging that back foot. Altier in for Gillespie. And New Lex trailing by 7, trying to cut in that lead. We played just about half of this fourth quarter. Jason Wells. Now it looks like he's going back to that 1-3-1 for a little bit. And it's going to be knocked out and belong to New Lex. Now some people might ask, why was that not double dribble when you drop the ball and then dribble it again? It's because that first drop doesn't count. Used to.
Yes, it did.
Used to, but not anymore. Sometimes you'll hear the fans kind of yell for it, but that's the reason why. Kellogg from the left corner, and long rebound to Altier. He'll get it back. I don't think Logan Ratliff is going to leave Myers on the defense. Altier doubles back and lays it up and in.
There you go.
Nice move.
Yes, it was.
And that is his first bucket of this basketball game. Couldn't have come at a better time for the Morgan Raiders. Irwin the three. High rebound. Myers goes up to get it. And he'll bring it up. This time it's Stenson on him. And he starts down the lane. Maybe got away with a little push there.
Knocked out of bounds that time. Lucas Ratliff deflected that out of bounds.
Keep in mind, he's only a freshman. Is he a quarterback as well, I wonder? We'll find out. Got in one more year with Logan playing that spot, but I don't think they're in a hurry to get rid of him.
I think they put another Ratliff in. I think that's officially a family reunion.
Yeah, I think it will. Well, again, we had 3 Ratliffs on the floor tonight at once, now just 2. Altier. Again, they're not in a hurry. Morgan almost stumbled. He'll get rid of it to Myers down the baseline. He comes, puts it up. Kellogg was avoiding the foul, and Myers lays it in. And we're going to get a timeout called by New Lex. Back to an 11-point lead. That's been a familiar margin tonight with 2:39 to go, fourth quarter. Still a lot of action coming up. Stay tuned. .239 remaining in this fourth quarter. New Lex with the basketball, trailing by 11. Logan Ratliff will bring it up. Josh Wells guarding him. I'm sorry, that's Jason Wells. Man-to-man defense again for Morgan. And a tight man-to-man it is. They're so good at help. There you see the help by Myers, but not in time to stop Will Stenson.
Stenson's had a good game tonight.
He's got 9. Had the first bucket tonight for New Lex. Almost a walk there, again with the back foot. Able to keep it close enough, so no call, and we're going to get a timeout called by Morgan. Let's keep it here this time. And again, we're just starting out this year, Coach. Next week, we'll head down to Morgan as Philo will head there. And, you know, whatever season it is, whatever sport you're playing at this point in the season, most coaches just trying to figure out the chemistry and who they have in certain situations. Talk a little bit about that because, again, I think this is the time where you see the most coaching done.
Well, practice is not a game. You know, you can look great in practice, but what you do on the floor or on the field on game day, that's what counts. And until you see a few games with your players in it, you know, I don't think you really get a true feel for your team just from practice.
Well, these coaches are measuring it up tonight for sure. And you also don't get a lot of good game film on the other team, so it's always a little bit of a crapshoot to figure out what they're all about.
I do like the Morgan coach, Rob Justice. Man, he definitely uses his bench.
Stolen away by Stenson, and then hit away from him. Did it get knocked off him? Yeah.
Wow.
Jason Wells.
Man, I think that
was some pretty good defense.
I think they should have called the Bruce Lee penalty. That was a karate chop that time on Stenson's arm. It did not get called.
Stenson a great steal. Then Wells a great job to get down and get it. A foul going to be called on Lucas Ratliff. And that is only the 14th foul, so still a couple to give before Morgan gets to 1-on-1 territory. So let's see if New Lex fouls right away. Trailing by 9. And it'll come into Wells. Mayle ends up with it, but almost stolen from behind. And almost a foul, but neither one of those things happened. And New Lex, I think, wants to get a foul. They've got a couple to give. But they're just going to play hard, and now we'll get the foul. And that's only the 15th foul. So there'll be another out-of-bounds foul after this. You see they'll inbound it right in front of their own bench.
Here we go.
Goes in the backcourt to Myers. And again, Morgan is not taking a free throw in this game. And then he's going to throw it away as he was going to the bucket. In minute 16. And now Morgan's going to put some pressure on.
They're not going to let the Panthers have that advantage where the ball rolls to half court before someone picks it up.
Ratliff going to run it up against Wells, and he'll put
nice
up the one-hander. Good. That's what they needed. He's got 13 now. So we hit the minute mark, and we're getting a foul on Myers. That will be the 6th foul. So now we'll go to the line to shoot the 1-on-1, at least after this. Now after this.
Now after this.
That's how you try to save it right there, Coach. Let's see.
You came out of that log jam very well.
A little sideways.
Yes, you did.
So they'll get it to Altier. And they're going to put pressure on him right away. And that's how physical it's been all night. So not surprised they didn't call that. Now they will. And Altier will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Again, he's got 2, but we haven't seen a free throw shooter on the Raiders side of things yet.
No, we really can't make a judgment on the free throw shooting for the Raiders since this is their first one.
Well,
52 seconds left in the game.
We could, but it would be our usual uninformed.
Totally.
Analysis. Well, he's got a nice stroke, and he gets the first one.
I'm going to say these guys are nearly perfect when they go to the foul line.
You know, you just think sometimes they just got to be tired as much as they run around. But Altier, good presence at the line. He is a 6'3" junior.
I don't think Coach Justice is going to say that the 100% foul shooting was a big factor in the game tonight.
I don't believe he's going to worry about that. Next one up. And good. Boy, just very solid. 9-point lead. The Lex needs to get shots up quick, although it's stolen away. And Myers is going to be fouled in the backcourt. Myers has 17 tonight. He'll try to add to that.
Well, Jason Wells from Morgan did absolutely what Coach Dreier did not want to have happen. I mean, he just took that ball right away from the new Lex player and stopped that chance for the Panthers to cut the lead down a little bit.
And good. So you're right. I think we could have assessed that they were very good free throw shooters.
They haven't missed yet.
Well, you just put the announcer hex on him. Let's see how he does.
No chance.
Let's see how he does. That was no doubt. And we will get a timeout. Let's take it. 43.4 seconds to go for the fourth quarter. 10-point lead for Morgan here at New Lex. On the lead tonight for Morgan.
Jason Wells hit the floor hard that time.
Logan Ratliff looking for a shot. They'll take it with pressure. And Morgan the rebound. And we'll get a foul right away. So Morgan looked like they're going to get their second win in as many tries this season. And again, we'll see them next Friday night as Philo comes to town. Always good to go down to Morgan County.
Yes, it is. Nice people.
Great people. Altier is now 3 for 3 tonight from the free throw line. It'll be the double bonus after this for Morgan. Rest of the Raiders behind him. And if I had the whammy hex on him that time.
Yes, you did.
New Lex quickly up with it. Lucas Ratliff. High off the board. Myers going to grab it and a little extra physical. It'll be double bonus. So he tries to get to 20. Just needs one of those two to fall.
I don't think he ever came out of the game. I think Carver Myers played every minute tonight. Maybe not. Maybe he was out one time.
I don't remember it.
Well, all right. Here comes the guys from the reserve game.
And he'll get to 20 points with that one. And
outstanding effort tonight by the
Morgan
Raiders.
Do they have somebody to come in for him if he makes it? Is he going? He's going to tie the all-time record for minutes played in the game.
He's not.
This one in and out. New Lex up with it. Kellogg, the long shot, no good. Myers will get it. I don't think we'll see any more fouls tonight. They do not have to bring it across the line, but Myers will, and then he'll stand there, and that'll do it.
Good man.
45-32 is our score tonight. We'll add up all the numbers, put the highlights together, and be back one more time here at the Jungle in New Lexington. Again, it's 45-32. Morgan with the win here at New Lex. Welcome back to the game of the week, and Kevin Rouch joined now by the winning coach Rob Justice. And Coach, tell you what, the tempo tonight, you guys must have a heck of an off-season training regimen because you guys were up and down the floor all night.
Yeah, we that's our game plan, is to get up and down the floor and kind of wear other teams down. They did an amazing job of slowing us down just a little bit, believe it or not. We actually like to play a little bit more faster than what you saw here tonight, but they're well coached, and they're a great team, and I know they were down one player tonight, and they're going to be a good team this year.
I'll tell you guys, and we're looking at some highlights here. The thing that I'm really impressed with your squad, you guys are ready to shoot. You got your feet underneath you and ready to go, and you got a lot of guys that can shoot. That helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're a shooting team. I mean, everybody on the team, if you get in the game, you're green lit. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no restrictions. We practice it a lot, and our kids are confident in what they do.
I don't think I don't think I've seen any better screen set off the ball than your squad does.
Yeah, these are all little things. Our motto this year is winning's in the details, and these little things are what's important to making a team really excel. And they're doing a really good job.
And Myers, another good night tonight, but Josh Wells, boy, I tell you, he really stirs things up.
Oh, yeah. Josh is a great senior leader, and when he gets hot, he's hard to deal with.
Then you had role players tonight like Sheridan Gillespie, who you get some great defensive minutes out of tonight.
Yeah, Sheridan's really come out the first two games of the season to be the heart of this team, and he's really his emotion is it's setting the defense on fire for us, and that's what we really need. Our defense has to create our offense.
Well, congratulations tonight, Coach. Great effort. Stay right here with me as we finish up. We appreciate you all being out there tonight. We had a great one here tonight. 45-32 was our final. Morgan winning here at New Lex. For our whole broadcast team tonight, for the coach, Doug Clifford, and for Rob Justice, the winning coach tonight at Morgan. Good night, everyone.